This is Peace News Now. Today is Monday, May 6th, 2013. Silver is trading at $24 per ounce. Bitcoin is trading at $117 per Bitcoin. Well, the first criminal to be prosecuted under New York's newly passed SAFE Act has been nabbed. New York family man William Green is facing jail time for selling his gun. The new gun control laws imposed on New York residents confused Mr. Green, who told reporters he was trying to sell his gun so that he would be in compliance with the new law. Instead, he was lured into making an online sale to an undercover officer who used Facebook to coordinate the exchange. Curiously, after Green was set up by the undercover officer, according to police, it was, quote, a tip from the public to the New York State gun tip line that resulted in Green's arrest last month. Sure, so an undercover set him up, and then a member of the public called the police on him? About 20 people came out to support Green during his arraignment. Trial is set for July 11th, where Green and his attorney will challenge the constitutionality of the act. Green made it clear in interviews that he is not out to make a political statement, but is simply a family man who wants to get on with his life. And in other news, a meeting of about 300 area residents turned out at the Oxford Rod and Gun Club in New York Thursday for an educational forum on the New York SAFE Act, presented by an assemblyman, the county sheriff, the county clerk, and a political lobbyist who were on hand to speak and answer questions. The assemblyman noted in his opening remarks that his concurrent oaths to uphold both the U.S. Constitution and the New York Constitution now conflict, and he is faced with a troubling dilemma. And in other news, a group of individuals calling themselves Oath Keepers for the oath that they swore to uphold to the U.S. Constitution will be meeting Tuesday, May 21st in Albany's Capitol Park to demand the SAFE Act be repealed. If you're in New York, RSVP now to show your support. Link to the event page in this episode's show notes. Are you tired of the U.S. government killing people around the world? Are you tired of having to pay for their murderous rampage? Are you tired of feeling helpless to do anything about it? Well, now there's something you can do. It's called Bitcoin. Bitcoin is money that is impossible for the government to control. Bitcoin is impossible to be counterfeited or inflated. Bitcoin is simply a peer-to-peer protocol, so it is impossible for anyone to shut it down, block it, or control it in any way. If you want to see an end to the government inflating the dollar to pay for murder, then you need to start using Bitcoin today. To learn how, visit weusecoins.com. According to a recent survey from Fairleigh Dickinson University, nearly a third of registered voters, 29%, believe an armed revolution might be necessary in the next few years in order to protect liberties. Fox News writes that the survey could help explain why applications for gun permits have hit record highs, and retailers report ammo has been flying off the shelves. Not only are gun owners worried about new gun laws, but the polls suggest some voters think a revolution might be on the horizon. In light of this news, Peace News Now would like to remind listeners of the words of John Lennon, quote, "When it gets down to having to use violence, then you are playing the system's game. The establishment will irritate you, pull your beard, flick your face to make you fight. Because once they've got you violent, then they know how to handle you. The only thing they don't know how to handle is nonviolence and humor." In Mexico, corrupt police have stopped providing the essential services of justice. They didn't stop crimes, they only pushed them further underground to profit from their continuation. Dissatisfied with the incompetence of government, the Mexican people are self-organizing to create their own vigilante squads. Already, self-organized groups have voluntarily trained and operated as community police to serve their neighborhoods. Since the vigilantes organized, crime has had a serious drop. The people keep their money and no longer live in fear from gangs. Some communities have even created their own justice systems to try criminals publicly before the people. Punishment includes community service, and prisoners are rewarded with a certificate of correction when their time is served. This model of self-organized policing has proven effective all over the world. This gives many hope for security in the absence of a central authority, as governments all over the world are collapsing under insurmountable debts. This has been Peace News Now, your daily update on the peaceful evolution. For links and videos, subscribe to PNN at youtube.com/peacenewsnow and watch us on the next news network. For peacenewsnow.com, I'm Derek J, reminding you that peace is the way.